welcome back to What Is Ken Doing. It's been a really long time since I've done any videos because, quite frankly, I haven't had any time to work on the bench with work and end of the warm weather coming through here, and just trying to get projects finished up before winter starts to set in. And so I decided that I just needed to make some time and sit down and do something. So I'm going to give you just a couple minutes of video here on the project I actually just finished. This is going to be a update number 1 / final reveal video because I didn't do anything in between. This Revell BMW is one that I picked up a couple years ago. It's a vintage kit, so to speak. It's 2003 issue, and I actually have had it for about 2 years. Kind of started on it a little bit, put it away because I wasn't able to find the exact color that I wanted. So the other day I was over at Hobby Lobby and I found the color, and it is a Tester's one coat lacquer, and it is the fiery orange. There was actually the early 70s BMW 3 Series had a very similar color on it, and that's what I wanted when I bought this kit. So you know, once I finally found it, I decided it was time to get the car going. So anyway, here is the kit, finally finished. A little too far there. And you know, it wasn't a bad kit. It was fairly basic. Altogether, it was pretty decent to go to assemble. Not everything was perfect on it. Minor fitment issues here and there. Nothing that was unbearable at all. The only thing that I really was frustrated with is that the glass wasn't very good. You can kind of see in here kind of a black line between the trim and the glass. That's actually because the glass is a little bit too small for the window opening. So it wasn't bad. It went together okay. I just wish it would have fit a little bit better. So anyway, you know, like I said, pretty easy to go together. I've got pretty much everything done. I have to go through and buff it one more time after things have a couple of days to dry, and then a couple other minor little details, 1 or 2 touch-up spots, and got to paint the front marker lights and that kind of stuff. But there wasn't a whole lot of chrome that came with this kit, and so there's a lot of bare metal foil. The bumpers are all foiled. The window trim is all foiled. And I foiled the side trim and the rocker panels also. These are not the wheels that came with the kit. These wheels actually came out of the Chevy Monte Carlo. It's AMT 1970 Monte Carlo lowrider kit. These are player wheels, and see if I can zoom in. You can kind of see the knockoffs on there. And I black washed them with Tester's black stain to pick out the detail there. And they actually have name brand tires, which is unheard of these days, but they just looked good. I didn't like the wheels that came with the kit at all. They were kind of a tuner style wheel, and they weren't chromed. They were white, so you're going to have to paint them. I tried to foil them, and it looked awful, so I just decided not to use them. And I didn't like the tires either. For the way the wheels were going into the tires, it just didn't look good. So anyway, that's what I chose there. And let's see here. There's the shot of the back here. Scale isn't 100% accurate on this, but by and large it looks good. I think they did a pretty good job molding the kit. If anybody is a BMW enthusiast, you'll know that where I have that 320i decal is not the correct placement for that. That's supposed to be on the rear trunk lid, but like Dr. Cranky mentioned again in his Big Bad Superbird video series last week, sometimes you gotta get creative with mistakes, and there was one small little fisheye in the paint right there. And rather than fool with it and try to get it out, I just decided to move the decal and figured it's good enough. So that's it. These are my feeble attempt at New Jersey license plates. I'm from New Jersey, so I like to put Jersey plates on my stuff, but I don't have any decals of New Jersey plates, so I just kind of have to, you know, fake it and kind of resemble license plates with hand painted letters. So anyway, don't laugh at those. But anyway, that's that. I didn't do a ton of custom work to this. I didn't, you know, go absolutely crazy with it. Stock interior in there. It's got the tuner style gauges that I like. That's about the only custom thing in there. I did use some embossing powder to put carpet and rear package tray in. I don't know if it's actually showing up in the video there, but that actually works pretty nice. And see, like I said, I did the wheels out of the Monte Carlo kit. Underneath, I didn't do any weathering or anything. It's kept it kind of you know, new car look under there. Really did very little detail to speak of. Painted the rear and the front struts and springs red, just to kind of suggest that maybe the guy did put some aftermarket suspension on it. But you know, the mirrors, I don't usually put the mirrors on the cars, but these actually installed pretty easily. So I just went ahead and epoxied those in. Again, they weren't chrome, so I had to paint the mirrors in. I used metallic silver, and it actually is doing a pretty good job of reflecting. So I was pretty pleased about that. And then the engine, again, didn't do a whole lot with the engine. Just kind of basic, you know, silver and black and some gray, that kind of thing in there. Nothing really all that fancy. Do have to still paint the washer bottle in there, up there in the top corner, but that's about it for that one. So altogether, if you get your hands on one of these kits, I would say that it's worth putting together. It's just kind of an easy kit. Again, there's not a whole lot of parts there. The directions are very good on this one. If you follow the steps that it tells you to follow, which I don't often do, the kit goes together like a dream. So great one. I recommend it for somebody building really at any level. I will say that I used a lot of two-part epoxy for gluing this together. Super glue, actually, I use that a lot on my kits, but for some reason the super glue was literally disintegrating the plastic on this. I don't know if it's because it's old or what, but don't use super glue on it, because I actually literally had pieces falling apart that I had to let the glue dry and then glue them back together with traditional modeling cement or the Tamiya green cement. So anyway, that's that, and give me just a second. I'll come right back and I'm going to show you the next project.